Oh, hello everyone. It's your Professor 8-Bit coming right back at you. Can't put it down. Can't put it down. Breath of the Wild. Amazing. Just amazing. This is, and the fact that this is much more powerful than your 3DS. Good job, Nintendo. That's all I gotta say. Great job. You know what? I'm just gonna gently put this on because I don't have a case yet for it, but thumbs up. Thumbs up on that. Yeah, what can I say? Breath of the Wild, it's one of the best games I've played, open world game that I played in a long time. And I want to thank Nintendo for that. Personally, from me to you, thank you. Thanks for making, and of course, not just Nintendo, but everyone who developed it, all the developers. I'm not just going to pick one or two because it's not fair. It's not fair to all the other developers that put many hours and time on the game. But those who hear it, thank you. Now, this special video is very special to me because it's just a kind of just talk with you guys. But there is some things I did find out about the Breath of Wild and the whole issue with the frame rate. And what I found out is I plugged it into my, I got a 4K TV and 65 inch, and it doesn't look as clear as day, only because, I mean, it's 65 inch and you're talking about, you know, it not being at a 4K resolution or full 1080p, you know, all that good stuff. But none of that matters when that when the game is as good as it is, you know. And I've been saying that since the beginning, even with the 3DS games. But now I'm going off the subject here. What I did find out, and and I agree, I 100% agree, the frame rate can be an issue when it's docked onto the to the cradle. Okay, it does have some issues with frame rate, but I need the help of Digital Foundry just to confirm this. Me visually seeing it, I did notice that it does make a difference. It makes a huge difference, but it needs to be confirmed. And I know Digital Foundry, I can trust Digital Foundry to do it. I don't know if they will do it, or maybe someone else who does it, maybe they can try to get a hold of Digital Foundry. Whoever can do it. But what I found out is when you have it and you go into settings on the Switch, you can it's on automatic on your resolution. If you turn that to 720p, no matter what resolution TV you have, you set it to 720p and the frame rate runs the same as it does when it's a portable. That's what I see. That's what I personally see. When I switch it to automatic, you do see that frame rate, a huge frame rate issue. And when I switch it to 720p on the Switch itself, for the TV when it's docked, it looks sharper to me. And the frame rate, it's making a huge difference on the frame rate. But that's just what I see, and I've been setting it that way. Of course, I have to. It's annoying because I still got to switch back to automatic or whatever when I play other games because it doesn't look right when it's 720p. But for some reason, this game looks sharper when you set it at 720p on the TV. And I've been playing like that ever since. So if Digital Foundry, if they hear this, I'm gonna try to contact them. If they can try to test it this way and see if it helps. But even better, Nintendo, if you can try to patch this, make the frame rate a little bit more tolerable, I guess is the right way to say it. But that doesn't matter when you got a game like this, my personal opinion. And that's always been with even the 3DS games that has pretty bad frame rate on some games, and I still love my 3DS. All right, so moving on from that. All right, so now I got that out of the way. PlayStation, okay? PlayStation and them deciding to add PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation Now catalog. What do I think about this? Is it a smart move? Yes. It always, to me, is always a good move when more people would get the chance to play your game. When the games that are not available on any other device. And I've been saying this for many years, that there should only be one, like the PC, and all games just show up there. Kind of like having a PlayStation Store inside of the inside the PC market. And the way people are demanding, you know, the 4K resolution, the 60 FPS, even more FPS, it's eventually going to go to the point where it's just all PC. I still feel like Scorpio should have an open, you know, open Windows 10 inside of the Scorpio, a full Windows 10. And maybe just make it default where it just starts on Windows 10 Store, just like you would see on your Xbox One, and a push of a button would take you to Windows 10. It should be that way. Now, I've heard many people talking, and they're over here saying that it's the end of PlayStation 4, and it's the end of their exclusives and whatnot. I have to agree and disagree. The value of the PlayStation 4 will go down. That's a fact. The value of it will go down. Not as much as if you can buy the game on Xbox One on the Windows Store. Like, not as much, because those are games that you actually purchase on Windows 10, and you get to play those games online, or, you know, get to play them on the PC natively. So that makes a big difference, because like I've heard from other people, and I'm not going to mention names. I don't like to mention names on my channel unless it's a good thing. But this person was saying that you got those Twitch-like games that won't work so well on the PlayStation Now. Well, the thing is that any real big exclusive that's on PlayStation 4 doesn't have those Twitch games. The ones he's talking about are like Titanfall, Battlefield 1, those games like that. Yes, I agree. But think about it. If you have a PC already and you want to experience PlayStation 4's exclusives, well then you can, because you have your Steam account that would have those Twitch games, like, you know, Call of Duty or EA would have their own Origin store that you can play Battlefield 1. Those are where the games you can get on PC. But The Last of Us, you know, Uncharted, all those games don't need to be streaming at 100% like Twitch-like experience. So I would have to disagree with this person, and I won't say who it is. If you guys know who it is, that's fine. But I won't say his name directly. But yes, I do agree. The value of the PlayStation 4 will drop. Not a lot, because, I mean, the install base is already huge. It's a huge install base. But yeah, it's going to go down, the value. How much? Only time can tell. And with the prices that they have, not soon. Probably going to be a couple years until they start, you know, having kind of a Netflix price, you know, $12, $11.99 a month or something like that to stream your games. I don't know. But that's just my personal opinion. And that's what I like to do, is just point out the facts and have my personal opinion on it. Until next time, Geekins. Oh, I could just jump right in there. I could just jump on there. May the geek be with you.